back to the Wolf's Den. Today we're going to look at survival knives of different types. These are just the knives that I carry routinely. As I always say, I'm not affiliated. However, if they want to send me free ones, please do. So we have the Benchmade J knife, we have the UK military J knife, a SOG folder, this is the SOG revolver, and then I've got a K-bar machete. But I'll go through each in turn. So we've already looked at the J knives in a separate video, predominantly for cutting harnesses so we don't damage ourselves because we're aircrew. The J knife that's sewn to my flight suit right thigh with the small tip for puncturing life jackets. I normally carry, this is a SOG Flash 2, I think. I'm getting old, I can't see it properly. I just like SOG knives for some reason. Used to carry them operationally, just a folder. Not for stabbing or fighting terrorists, normally for cutting apples and stuff. On my vest, I carry, this is the SOG revolver. I really like this knife, however, the first time I used it or tried it in the store, I cut my fingers open. It's got two blades, and then if you can see on the handle, you press it and it rotates. So we will have both a knife and a saw blade. The hole is the locking pin for this. I normally keep it stored in the sawtooth so that I can cut through plexiglass helicopter fuselage if I need to. It's not super steel. It's helicopters are made, a lot are made now, carbon fiber and those kind of things. But it is a really nice knife. It is technically full tank. Yeah, there is a weak link here. However, if the handle should break, with the correct knowledge and skills, we can fabricate a handle from wood, paracord, tape, the things available in nature. So we can make a handle. So it's a knife I really like. Normally it's on the lanyard. It's stowed in my vest. I try and keep it covered up. It's between two pouches. When I do the vest video, you'll see, because it does look a bit Rambo. However, that's where it needs to be because I can't fit it anywhere else. I don't do tactical unless you want to be, but it needs to live there for a reason. Like the US military now, they carry theirs on their right thigh, which is it's the military, they can get away with it. It's a bit too much, but with all the other gear that's on my vest, you can I can kind of get away with it. The other one, obviously I do dress to aggress. This is, I believe this is K-bar, is a machete. Myself and we've just changed his name. It was Jungle Jimmy, now he's Archer, because that actually represents who he is. We can survive in the jungle with nothing. We can be comfortable in the jungle with a machete. However, machetes are normally quite large, so this is a really good offset. This, I have a survival bag in the back of the aircraft. It doesn't mean I'm going to get it. That's why we dress to aggress, because if it's not attached to you, statistically, you're not going to have it. But this lives in the bag. So in it, I've added a file so that I can sharpen everything. In this kind of outside pocket, I've got my ferrous rod for fire starting. In here is also a small skinning knife, so we can, if we catch any food or you want to peel an apple, whatever. I don't like apples. I don't know why I keep referring to apples. And then the actual machete comes on. So actually, is not that big. Machetes are awesome, but they're normally really kind of long. This is, I think, it's called the Zombie Killer, which is kind of apt this day and age. It does come with luminous handles, because if you drop it, you need to see where it was. I change them for black because occasionally I don't fly and I do things in the jungle where I can't have something bright and luminous hanging off my belt. It's fairly well weighted. You can get one with like a straight chisel tip blade. I just chose this one. But all in all, it's kind of a good package. So we have a multiple of tools that give us, I can't even open this lot, tactical folder, yeah, great. That allow us to do different tasks, whether from egressing the aircraft to surviving in the jungle. For like Archer, he spent 6 months in the jungle wearing a root for clothing, totally naked. Machetes just make it easier in our particular environment. I don't suggest everyone carry a big machete. We're not slaying dragons, but you need to pick the right tool for the right job, but pick wisely. Hope that was interesting. Stay safe.